Salutare prieteni și bine v-am găsit la un episod de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Next Gen. Să continuăm. În episodul anterior ne-am întâlnit cu binele, să zic așa, care s-a întâlnit domnul Dandelion, pentru că suntem în căutarea lui. Pentru că el ar ști mai multe despre Siri și trebuie să-l găsim cu orice preț. Ar trebui să mergem să ne întâlnim acum și cu Priscilla, o tipă cu care s-a văzut acest mărănoi Dandelion cu această sabie mai mare decât el. Așa că hai să mergem să vorbim un pic cu Zoltan, zic dacă mai are ceva de zis, deși nu cred. Putem să jucăm și Gwen, super.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
Saw burning pyres when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes, Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other burned that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard.
Pe care l-am văzut ca ars când am ajuns aici. Mi s-a dat iar microfonul încet, bă, iar mă aud încet.
Just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned tolerant of freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in a trap.
Așa, hai să jucăm și un Gwent.
Round of Gwent?
I never refuse.
Așa te vrea, tati, fii antenă cum te bate așa, bam.
Seems I won.
Right fucking shock given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card. You need it.
La cartea
You do
sa.
well to fix your collection. It's downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame a good dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
Roach, care avea cărți bune. Bineînțeles, vom merge să ne întâlnim cu Vernon Roach. Dar nu acum, nu acum, tati. Momentan ne concentrăm pe main quest-ul. Mă uit un pic la microfon rapid. Dacă nu se mai adaptat ceva aici, stai să văd ce. Am luat experiențe de la quest-ul ăla. Ok. Să dau înapoi microfonul, tate. Cred că iar mi s-a resetat. Nu știu de ce mi se resetează. Știu că mai pățit așa mai mi s-a dat volumul ăla 50%. Mai se auzea aproape de la microfon. Noroc că am ăsta. Am OBS-ul deschis și văd. Altfel am jale. Noroc că am al doilea monitor, că altfel eu zic acum la cât s-o dat. Eu nu vă zic că s-o dat la 80. 88. Nu chiar încet, dar s-o dat. Stea la 90, 92 l-am dat. Ca să mă auziți bine, tate. Să se audă bine. Cred că se aude cam încet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nu, se aude bine. Se aude bine, tate. Trebuie să-mi iau un braț neapărat, mi s-a rupt chestia asta de aici. Nu mai stă cum trebuie, dați și voi cum se duce. Mi iau un braț neapărat.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letnov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Kingfisher Inn, trebuie să ne întâlnim cu Zoltan, da? After sundown, ok. Aici misiune secundară și cineva aici un număr la noi care vrea să facă manevră cu mine, ia uite. Person. Da? Bandiți, aș putea să zic. Care ne vânează prin Novigrad. Îmi place armura asta. Îmi place super mult. E și quest-uri secundare, o să ne ocupăm după ce terminăm cu Priscilla și cu... Am și o misiune cu Tris, deci o să mai ia câteva episoade bune, main quest-ul. Ca să termin cu un nou vegăredu și după aia ne apucăm de misiuni secundare. Și cu ce va fi nevoie. Cred că trebuie să-i dăm o meditare. Nu, nu-i bine, nu-i bine, nu-i bine. Cam pe aici. Cam pe aici. Și level 12, super. Care să investim niște schimb. Bă, ce naiba, n-am meditat bine? A, da, e bine. Se ducă soarele, gen. Duce soarele apune. Ne vom întâlni aici cu Zoltan pentru că aici o să aibă ceremonia. De fapt nu ceremonia. Nu știu cum să zic. Un fel de teatru. E ca și atât. O vom asculta pe Priscila și aici un moment foarte, foarte fain. Pregătiți-vă pentru că o să facă pielea de găină. O vom asculta pe această doamnă foarte faină. Hai să o ascultăm împreună. Ne bucurăm de vocea ei, care o voce impecabilă. Fixează acolo notele.
Long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Hai să ne și noi aplauze. Foarte, foarte frumoasă piesa. Hai, Geralt, și tu.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
Auzi, cine a
There's a
făcut
war
nenorocită?
on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Exact.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music.
Music.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
sheeped up.
and I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair, and Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Iar trebuie să avem pe
Here I
Dandelion.
go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
E
I don't
periculos.
doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Dacă aflăm ceva, bineînțeles că la tine voi fi primul, domnișoară Priscilla.
Heading back to the Rosemary.
Beethoven, Talbot, The Siege, Rivia.
And then I suppose
Hai să mergem să vorbim cu acesta, să vedem dacă mai zice ceva.
Zoltan,
640 de experiență am luat pe questul ăsta.
what can
Holy
you tell
fuck.
me about Novigrad's underworld?
got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumor is Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know nothing more.
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand the city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The
Okay.
Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
Bine, băi, domnule Zoltan.
Nice talking to you,
Ne
Zoltan.
vedem mai târziu,
See you
tate.
later.
Momentan hai să investim și noi în skill points, să vedem ce să mai băgăm, în ce să mai investim, în ce să mai locată încă un slot, ceea ce e super bine. Și ce ziceam eu că mai bag, că nu mai știu, n-am mai filmat de foarte mult timp. Dacă bag eu ceva, dar nu mai știu ce, în Queen parcă. Nu mai știu. Aici. Queen. Ah, level 5 trebuie să o fac. Holy shit. Un Queen. O să ai nevoie de Queen. Dar nu știu care ar fi bun. Ăsta e bun, așa și așa, mai bun pentru oameni, să zic așa, că îi dă în spate. Stamina regeneration în combat plus 1. O secundă. Ăsta e așa și așa. Ăsta e bun. E bun rău. Vedem noi în ce mai băgăm. Momentan lăsăm așa, cred. Ăsta era ok, dar nu mai am unde să-l pun. Vedem noi ce o să ne facem acolo. Vedem cum o să meargă mai bine. Bine și ce bani vrei. Hai să mai vorbim cu Priscilla, să vedem dacă mai zice ceva. Probabil o să mai zică. Dar vedem cum s-a întâlnit
Tell me,
ea cu
you and
Dandelion.
Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
I get it.
Take care now.
Hai să mergem. Pardon, mamă. Am jurat Zoltan Paștele lui. Deci să vorbim cu Sigiriuven. cu Sigi. Care ar fi destul de aproape. Ăștia se vede și noapte pe aici. E de forță. Și vroiam eu să văd o chestie, bă, că de mult am zis, să văd anti-aliasing-ul ăla. Nu prea îmi place mie cu anti-aliasing câteodată și câteodată. Nu, o să vede urât rău cu fără. Vorbește. Ia. Oh, ăla trebuie să fie la maxim. Ia să mergem jos. Da. Și am ajuns. Vedem cu cine ne vom întâlni aici și dacă ne va deschide cineva.
Anybody there? Open up.
Dă-i cu pomnul toate Geralt. Poate sabia și despică poarta în două. Am întors, dar a zis, bă, ia să mai bat o dată, poate. Și cu piciorul închis.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's
Cu
here.
proprietarul.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Ocupat cu ce mai exact?
Busy.
Cu treburi necurate, cred.
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Așa te vreau. Pentru că altfel va trebui să intru cu de-a forța.
Sigurd cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
Dar nu știu cum să facă sistemul că fără să facă o manevră după aia să improvizezi ceva.
The meeting is in the bath.
Duce așa în jos.
We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Aici, da, îi fac eu manevră după episodul ăsta. Fac eu ceva
This
acolo.
robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Bun, hai să luăm niște haine adecvate, cică. Bine, asta e opțională, da?
Splendid. Sigurd awaits in the next room.
Oh,
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bun you have.
You were right.
oh,
He doesn't blush.
holy shit. Da, blur, direct. E bunii pe aici. Poate dezbrăcate, bă, dar nu putea să le pună ceva, adică anumit au făcut special. Le lăsa pe toate dezbrăcate, la pielea goală. Uite-o și pe asta. Holy fuck. Uite pe ce grăsan, uitați-o și ce grăsana. Bine, nu o să vedeți că o să pun blur aici. Așa și pe invers.
Orson Jr. is a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe, and we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I am a witcher.
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing?
Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins!
Opa, asasin.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Mamă, uita mai toporul luat ăla.
First ever party with my prick hanging out.
Haha, nervos. Nervoși. Hai să vedem Queen-ul. Da, da. Mișto. Ce uitați și eu ce repede ni s-au făcut. Se face mult mai repede acum. Când o să-l facem la maxim, o să rupem pe Queen. Mamă, ce bucăți le-am dat la ăștia. Trebuie să ținem unul în viață, dar i-am cam merlit pe toți.
Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Auzi, bă. Auzi la el.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk in private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino.
Hai să-l găsim pe mărlănoi.
Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I'd prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Filipa, 6 vrăjitoare.
Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace.
Oh.
If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems.
Da.
Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Ha ha.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Un pasaj secret. Ia vezi toate.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Are de mai armura, nu-și poate ridica piciorul. E un pasaj secret în canalizare. Bine, vreau aia la altă misiune, adică pentru asta. Mergem și noi jos. Bă, vreau jos să mă duc. Da.
Oh, Bart, not again. Bart, stop that, now.
Ah, și trolul.
Mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadness.
Adres. Puțin așa.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Ah, l-a câștigat la Gwent.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Ziggy but take. Good Ziggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? vault behind it until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Bine, brodere. Yeah.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an
Are nevoie de un străin.
I know you can trust me.
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you.
Nu prea cred niciodată, n-ai șansă.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
Alte întrebări.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes,
Mamă, câte chestii.
and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Bravo, troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion, big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped fonts and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around.
Bun, mergem să ne uităm prin canalizări să vedem dacă
Have a few vials left. Got the
găsim
formula
această
too. Disgusting swill, to be honest.
ingrediente, cred că pentru antidot. Să facem un antidot ceva. Vreau și o formulă.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally.
8 small antidot, da.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Hai că am vorbit cu tine 40 de minute, cred că. Holy shit, cum au făcut ăsta.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute got. But rocks got. Rocks want?
Oh, fuck.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal, something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here, his.
The hissing, where did it come from?
But his here in love tree.
What?
Where, but turdy dump.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock.
That.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got. Your phone go. But God, now nothing.
Ok, domnule Troll.
Thanks for your help.
Ai ajutat enorm.
Long.
Am nervos.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now, why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Go any further without taking that one powerful blast.
Așa mai trebuie să urmez calea asta.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Getting harder to breathe. Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Trebuie antidot, da. Altfel nu putem înainta. Dar nu știu, l-am deja aici. Cred. Uite ce părosesc. Aveam echipat antidotul deja. Da. Gata. Nu putem să mergem fără niciun fel de problemă pe aici. Dacă trebuie să-l facem. Și avem drowner.
Drowners. Of course.
Au. Bă, prea mult. Cred că dau cu deces. Cred că dau cu deces. Băga la col. Până aici. Aici era să o dau cu deces aici. Am reușit. Mai unul. Bun, câinul ăla că le dă și ca un fel de mini-stamp pe lângă că îi dă în spate, adică ne ajută la o lovitură în plus. Ceea ce e super, super bine. Păi un soalul.
Definitely came through here.
Oh, am găsit inelul, Silver Emerald Ring. Mărețul inel.
Another trinket.
Chestii pe care le-au pierdut, cred că uite o perlă.
The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating. Yet another shiny bauble.
Mai avem aici câțiva drowner. 1. Cred că trebuie să trecem pe partea asta altă, da.
Of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like gold quivern oil. And that'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Așa, uite, am ieșit aici în port. Super. Poate să mă duc chiar să vorbesc cu Dijkstra. Bine, cred că o să mă duc tot pe aici. Mai aproape. Bine, cred că pot să mă duc pe sus, ia să văd. Pe o manevră pe aici. Așa zic și eu. Vreo intrare secretă. Sau nu nimica? Cred că nu nimic. Ba. E o intrare pe aici, până la urmă, dar vreau să mai luăm ingrediente de astea. Să fie acolo. A, e blocat asta. Oricum nu era nimic acolo. Hai să ne întoarcem, sper că nu-i dau cu tăceți. Mamă, cât damage mi-am luat, frate. Zici că mă bat cu un dragon, cu un drowner și mor de la o căsătorie de la 1 metru. Super. Dacă mai știu până să o iau. Pe aici, parcă. Hai, luăm astea, mai vinde. Facem un gold. Am început să rămas, nu mai ai nicio fete și cane pe aici.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Da, am încărcat toată comoara pe o barcă și probabil plecat și fără pierdut urmă.
And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end, literally.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Ok, brodere.
Nothing interesting. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Train pull 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Ok, brodere.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you...
Time.
Aș merge să ne uităm la ăsta. Deci să mergem la casa lui Henkel. Să investigăm acolo, să vedem dacă găsim ceva. S-ar putea el să fie optașul, știe. Le lung quest-ul, mamă, o oră și ceva. Încă n-am terminat quest-ul, holy fuck. Multă investigație din partea lui Geralt, dar n-avem ce face. Asta e meseria. Cum a rămas arsurile aici.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Înțeles că nu putem pe aici, pe o altă cale. Asta o fi? Nu. Nu e căcat, aș putea eu să intru înăuntru.
What is it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
O fi chiar aici. E ăla.
A wee minute, Witcher. Now, I'm curious something mighty. How is it you were off the same bloody night Whoreson tried to kill me?
'Twas chance, honest. I was at the brothel. I've witnesses.
I don't doubt you found some witnesses, but I do doubt the bit about chance. Know what? Shite conversation this. So much blethering, we've got nowhere. Lad, you have a chat with him. It's simple. I want to know where Whoreson is.
I've not betrayed you. Not ever. No. No. I know nothing.
Doar fi la puterea, uite la acolo.
Help me find Junior?
I'm about to send my lads around Whoreson's hideouts. Won't say no to a witch's blade. Lead my men, take the water junior and drag him out of his hidey hole. Win-win situation as I see it.
Horson can't die until I've talked to him.
My lads are hot-headed and I like them like that. Want to rein them in, do so on your own.
All right.
Now, I suspect Junior's hiding at his casino in Gildorf. Either that or near the arena.
Trebuie să mergem la casa lui ăla. Pe că n-am... Asta trebuia după aia. Da, e bine și așa. Vedeți? Trebuie mai întâi în casa lui ăsta să ne ocupăm de misiunea pentru Dijkstra. Aia cu juniorul. Nu știu până aș putea să intru, bro. Oricum, undeva pe aici. Cred că pot să sparg asta. Guard. Da. Da, tate.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Da, și exact cum am găsit și în canalizări, da.
Footprints.
Footprints. De duc, unde duc? Nu știu dacă mai găsim ceva pe aici. Cărți, bineînțeles, o grămadă. Mamă, câte cărtișele. Gata, Geralt, gata. Gata, băi, tată.
A letter and a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found
With
it.
love from Dandelion, probabil. Trebuie să rezolvăm și ghicitoarea în această notiță misterioasă.
Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Da, da. Aici cred că e un fel de pasaj. Cum rezolv toate? Ghicitoarea. Am făcut mâncați așa. Nu trebuia aia. Dar nu știu cum. O fi o notiță pe care n-am citit-o? Bro, what the fuck? Așa. The wine from your birth year is simply brilliant. Darling banquet. Absolut. Must try așa, but after all, please place the bottle back where you found. Trebuie să o punem, deci în locul unde am găsit-o. Unde am găsit-o? Aici undeva. Trebuie să o punem undeva aici. Cred că trebuie să o pun. Nu mai știu, ne-am găsit-o jos sau sus? Că am uitat. Poate am găsit-o jos.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
De aici. Păi ceva. Dar nu pot să pun, frate. A, uite aici. A, în locul unui... Da, pentru că aici lipsește o sticlă. Da, eu mă gândeam că trebuie să o pun în altă parte undeva. Aici sunt sticlele cu vin și aici lipsește.
Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Next room, ok. Și s-a deschis asta. Bun.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain.
Kalkstain. Later from Dudu, parcă scrie acolo, nu?
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Opa. Trebuie să ne ascundem. Sau să mergem să vedem ce se întâmplă, că noi nu suntem cei care se ascund. Ia, cine a venit? Ce e aici? Tris. Nu așteptam.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Information's out of date. We are not.
Yes, I know. You parted a week after the summit at Loch Muin, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell...
Nu, tu vei fi și ultima de data asta, Triss. Pentru că de data asta voi merge cu tine. Așa ar trebui.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
Put yourself in my shoes. What would you have said?
In your shoes, I wouldn't be worrying about what to say to Dijkstra. At all. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Haide mă cu pic, Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
So long, Triss.
S-a dus. S-a dus. Da, o să mergem, dar în episodul următor, prieteni, pentru că ne apropiem de o oră jumătate din acest episod, un episod super lung. Da, prieteni, cam asta a fost episodul, sper că a plăcut, iar în episodul următor mergem să ne întâlnim cu Triss la Eternal Fire Shrine, la altar, da? La mijlocul nopții, să vedem ce se va mai întâmpla, să vedem dacă putem găsi pe Dandelion și să aflăm unde este Ciri, să mergem mai departe. Toate cele bune, respect, pa, pa!